Welcome everyone, peace be upon you. Before we dive into my memories, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Ahmed Ali Mustafa Al-Omari, Abu Ramadan. My family is known as the Bakery because we own a bread oven. I was born in beloved Palestine, specifically in steadfast Gaza in 1936, and in the upcoming videos, I can add pictures of my ID and passport for credibility. I'm telling you, after 11 years have passed since my death. I died on August 21st, 2013 in Jordan, Aqaba, at the age of 77 years. I tell you this story of mine through my grandson, after I told it to him all these years. I hope you like it, a child on the day of the Nakba, Palestine. My tongue cannot describe your mesmerizing beauty and your heritage landmarks. Palestine is not just a country like the rest of the countries. Palestine is the destination of the prophets. Palestine is the land of steadfastness. Palestine is the promised land and the land of bondage. Palestine is a land over which civilizations have struggled to possess it. Palestine is the cause of every free and honorable person. Palestine is our written promise. Yes, I am at an age where it is impossible to remember the past, but I still remember all the details and events as if they happened yesterday. I still remember the day of the Nakba. I still remember the facial expressions of my mother and father at that moment. At that time I was almost 9 years old, tall and thin, with a strong nerve and fluent tongue. Everyone who saw me used to say that I am many years ahead of my life, and all thanks are due to God Almighty, and because of my reading and memorizing the Holy Quran. On that tiring day, we left our dreams behind us and continued to flee from neighborhood to neighborhood among the corpses of our neighbors and our people, who were cut into pieces under the brutal Zionist bombing and destruction, when all those who claimed to be the great powers and human rights organizations attacked us. Everyone witnessed what happened to us, but they did not move a muscle, as if humanity, it was torn from their hearts, and they became accustomed to these scenes under the conspiracy of the rulers of Western countries and some of the rulers of Arab countries, claiming brotherhood and Arabism, slaves of Britain and America. We will not forget the amount of cruel injustice we were subjected to. I deliberately meant the rulers and not the peoples, because the peoples had nothing to do with what happened to us, with the exception of the impure Zionist sons of apes and pigs. After a few days had passed, we fled to one of the bus stations in Gaza. There was an old hulled bus moving between all the cities of our Arab country, and written on its side, Gaza, Jerusalem, the Levant, Beirut, Amman, Cairo, Kuwait, Baghdad, Sana'a, Jeddah, Akka, Jaffa, Haifa, Jenin, Salt, Shuna, Ramallah, Nablus. We rode it after extreme exhaustion. I still remember the scene of blood flowing from my bare feet and their swelling. While I was wiping the tears from my face and trying to comprehend what had happened, my father took off his shoes and put them on for me, and said to me while trying to hide his pain, "Don't worry, my son. We have a return to our beautiful home, God willing, and they will not be able to do it. When I open it, I still have the keys. We will go to our cousin's house in Jordan for a few weeks, and then we will return and restore what was destroyed as it was, and better." I remember that after all this extreme fatigue, I lay in my mother's arms and slept all the way until I woke up, and we had arrived at the city of Man in Jordan. He follows. Thank you for listening. We will meet you in another video from the stories of Palestine, the stolen land. Don't forget to support us by clicking the like button, subscribing and writing your opinions and advice to develop ourselves. We accept all opinions. Stay safe and sound.